Okay, everybody has a million questions about Thanksgiving, and I'm here to answer them. Fresh always. I actually love brining a turkey, but I do a dry brine. I hate all that water, and you don't have room in your refrigerator. So I just do a dry brine, put it on the turkey, put it in the refrigerator, and it's fantastic. Deep fried scares me. Roasted. Easy, put it in the oven, set a timer, you're done. Well, it's up to you, but I think I toss them. I'm not into giblets. The thing about the pop-up turkey thermometer is when it pops up, it's overdone, so toss it. I think my worst nightmare is carving the turkey in my party clothes. So I have a make-ahead turkey, you roast the turkey, you carve it, you let it sit on the counter, and then you put it in the oven with gravy and heat it up. Easy. Both. I think everybody wants as much gravy as possible. I actually have always cooked the stuffing outside. It's a savory bread pudding, basically. So I make this bread pudding and the turkey separately. If you put the stuffing in, you have to cook the turkey longer until the stuffing's cooked and the turkey's dry. So separate, always. I actually use Yukon Gold because I like the creamy, sort of buttery flavor of them. How about both? I always make smashed sweet potatoes, and I do some for the kids with marshmallows because that's the way they want it, and some for the adults with like sauteed apples on top. There's always somebody in the family that wants canned cranberries, but it's not me. Make it fresh. They're really easy to make. Dinner rolls, homemade or store-bought? I would say bakery bought, something in between. So it was made in somebody's home, but not yours. Actually, both. I use butter in the pie crust for flavor, and I use shortening for the flakiness of it. I think we always think that more complicated must be better, but in this case it's not true. Simpler is better. The kind of pumpkin that you buy, like a jack-o'-lantern, is the wrong type, so actually canned is better, and it's easier. Well, I think anything's better with vanilla ice cream, so definitely a la mode. I don't believe in lots of appetizers ever, but particularly Thanksgiving. So maybe rosé champagne for everybody and some little nibbles like salted cashews or whatever, fresh figs, something like that. I think with Thanksgiving there's enough to do already, so I think wine is really easy. Take out the cork, you're ready to go. I actually always serve a buffet because I think then people can go and help themselves to more, and I hate seeing half-eaten dishes of food on the table. I love to mix the two. I'll take a Crate and Barrel plate and an antique china dessert plate and put them together. They look great. I'm big on arranging the seating because I always put the most talkative people opposite each other, so it makes a really good conversation. If the two most talkative people are next to each other, then they talk to each other and everybody else is excluded. So, seating. I would say it depends on the kids. If they want to be on their own and they're really young and they think it's fun, it's fine. But I think it's good for them to be part of a conversation. I think it's respectful to your guests to dress up a little bit for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's multi-generational, so I tend to do old-fashioned music like Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett, although Tony Bennett's not old-fashioned, Ella Fitzgerald, that kind of thing. Something everybody loves. Well, it depends on how good cooks they are. If you have to teach them how to do something, get them out of the kitchen. But if somebody's a good cook and they want to help, I always let them help. I usually hate leftovers, but in this case, I love them. I think everybody wants turkey sandwiches the next day. In fact, I make an extra turkey to send home with my guests so they can make sandwiches. So yes, leftovers for Thanksgiving.